Really have to take advantage of his 4 to 10 though, because
Hello?
that's really when he comes online. Hello, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing well. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, it's good. I'm going to share my screen with you. Do you see everything?
I think I do.
Okay. Crusha, thank you for the Prime sub and welcome. Really, really, really appreciate it. Seriously. Okay. So, do you want to give us some info? Who are you? What is this replay? All that jazz. Love to hear it.
Sure. So I'm Photomancy. I've probably been playing. I played a bit in alpha, but really only playing for about a year now. I started as a really big support main and played a lot of Lucio, but I ended up finding out that I just didn't have enough impact, and my win rate was just so much worse on support than on everything else. Like I have a 65% tank win rate and like 35% support, even with twice as many support games played. So I'm trying new supports and trying to figure out how to not be terrible on them.
Awesome. And that's good. If you're able to self-analyze, your win rates across roles and find out that support is your weakest, I really appreciate you putting that amount of effort before submitting. That's awesome. Really stoked about that.
Thanks. I've also watched the replay a couple times too.
Excellent.
I imagine most people would, right?
I actually don't know. I have no idea. So we are the young Stukov. This is a good one. Stukov is a hero that he's so effective if you kind of know what to look for. I'm stoked about this. So what do we have here? We have a solo lane Leoric. We have a new habits Blaze. We've got a zombie wall. So those are the big ones. Also, we have the Umbral Bind, and I need you thinking about this before the game even starts. So you're saying to yourself, with your E, you don't want to raw use your E. You want to find hit confirm for it. So you want to find the jet propulsion and then E on top of it. You want to find the zombie wall, catch someone, E inside the zombie wall. You want to find the Umbral Bind, wait for the moment when Maiev pulls people in, and then you silence on the backside where they have to walk through. So I want you thinking about that beforehand. Next Stukov game you jump into, just be like, okay, what is my hit confirm? Do you have ETC on your team? Okay. So then you're going to be silencing off the slide. You even type to ETC and you say, if you face melt off your slide, you're dead to me. Like you have to make sure that you communicate that stuff with your team. Here, there's really nothing for you to communicate. Yeah, before we jump into this one, Frapel, thank you for the Prime sub. Lots of love. Really, really appreciate everybody giving me their Prime subs. Seriously, very thankful. But yeah, that's what I would be thinking about right here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so. I certainly don't think I did a good job of it, but...
No worries. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Nothing you can do about that, but...
The game itself starts off not very well. I think we have a chance to come back and... Well, I'll let you see what happens.
Okay. So yeah, D like here. Throw your W in. I might even just silence this. Right here. Silence this though. Absolutely. Ah, you miss it. That's okay. But I just want to show you. This is important because it's showing your opportunities and you're just missing them when it comes to your hero's synergies with what you have here. So off this, obviously that sucks. Nothing you can do about that. There's actually even no way of saving him at this point. He's just gonna die. But here you see this massive Umbral Bind. This is huge. First off, you could have silenced there, but I like this better. So I would be thinking to myself, okay, I'm waiting for the pull in and then I'm going to be silencing like here. This is where your silence goes. So imagine if the silence is there. You guys probably don't get a kill off of it, but still, we have to be looking for those things. Use your Q. Whoops, 0. Oh, 9? Yes, okay, where did your Q go?
I think I blew it. I think I might have blown it to try and stupidly save in a 0, but...
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, you do right here.
And I think that's also why I'm like too distracted to use that A.
Okay. I'd throw your W out just for the heck of it. Right here.
I guess that's another question, because I know I don't use my W enough, and it's hard for me to tell when I should be just throwing it out.
You want to throw it out when you're looking for kills because of the slows it provides. Yeah, a slow by 50% that decays, or sorry, slowing by 5%, increasing to 50% over 3 seconds. It's just good for keeping people in the same area. So if you can land a W on somebody and then you can E off of it, sort of thing. But yeah, here, you know, it's worth maybe throwing onto the variant just to see what happens with it. Might as well put it on cooldown. It's pretty low mana, and this is the very beginning of the game, so you're gonna get the globe anyways. But this was a good cue.
I guess the other thing I would want you to look at is I feel like I'm really bad at knowing when I should activate my trait. So
Yeah,
I guess that's something to keep in mind.
I would have activated it earlier here just to kind of save your boy Blaze. So here you use your Q. Cool. This is good. There's like no way for you to do it. Silence this then. You have to do something to peel for this guy. So like I would W and silence right on the backside. So right there is where you should use your D. Heals up Blaze and the Maiev.
Most appreciated. The ancient shrines. Let loose the dragon knight.
Here you can even just E the wave to get some clear. Jeez, these guys are aggressive. Here too. You just E the wave, clear it. Right now.
So I think at this point I was like trying to. I think there was nobody top, and I was trying to tell Lyric and Tap to go top.
Yeah, it was actually fine. He cleared the wave and then walked down. He didn't miss anything, so that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I can confirm to make sure, but I'm like pretty sure that's what he does. So yeah, the wave's neutral. He's up here. He clears wave, grabs globe, and rotates down. This is actually the correct play for Leoric to do. This is good. He comes down, helps clear the wave down here. This is actually a really good play. Typically, what rank are you?
This is silver 4.
Yeah, so you typically don't even see stuff like this happening in silver. This was actually a really good play by him. Even just to give a little bit, you know, just a little bit of pressure. Comes back up. Yes, that means he's going to lose this, but he should lose it anyways against Junkrat. Up until level 4. And we have bottom too, so it doesn't really matter. This is a huge silence. Silence this. Yeah, see, silence comes out of the wrong spot.
Yeah, I realized that it was a bad silence pretty quickly and stopped using it, but I guess that makes a lot of sense of where it should silence.
So you really want this fight. So you can W this right away, just to start out, kind of do some peel, and then silence like right in here. Because that forces Varian and Samuro and Lucio to stay here and fight, or walk out this way, or walk through your silence. And if you put it here, you want them to stay and fight. You have Blaze coming down. This is a pretty good 3v3. You really do want this to happen. So we have... Yeah, okay, not up for 2 more seconds. But yeah, if your silence is on the backside here, I'm pretty sure you guys can just win. Or maybe they just stay in and body you, but... We're missing mid soak because of Zebo. This is also a silence. Gosh, I keep hitting the wrong button.
So where should there be signs there too?
Right here. I'm glad that you said that. Because that means you're learning. That's really good.
I think at the beginning, I think at some points I was like getting a lot of bad silences, so I've been trying to be more conservative with them.
Yeah.
But I can see that there are a lot of places I really do need to be silencing.
I mean, I would W through this too, just to get some slow value. And here too, like you can silence this.
So I took a while to pick this talent because I'm not quite sure what the best thing to do is. I know spread and trait are like the two good things to go with, but
I like one good spread.
is there ever a time to pick the trait quest, or should I just
Where are we now?
stick with spread?
Top off?
Or sorry, I thought the quest
This
was
one.
good. I know nothing, so I could be bad.
I think most of the time it's one good spread.
Mm-hmm.
Like 90% of the time, unless no, I actually just think you should be going one good spread. Here you can E to clear. Drop your E down
So
here.
I do a horrible E here.
What is it up here?
Well,
Or do you try to get on a
actually,
variant?
I go for the thing, the leader,
Okay.
because I thought it would protect Blaze if he went for it, and I think you're supposed to kill him first. But no one else seemed to care about it. So.
Okay, so that was missed. Bit of a problem. Silence like right on top if you have it. Right here. Cool. Right now. Yeah. Oh, I think you could have had that. So far, we're seeing just mechanical misplays for you, which means it's going to be pretty easy to fix. Maybe I'm just... Okay, hold on. We got... So you gotta use your Q right away before silencing. So you Alt Q, right here,
3 months.
and then E.
This qualifies as the best friendship. Don't tell Winterheart.
Alt Q, then E. But with your Q not running, that is a problem because you could have just dropped it and then hit D to keep yourself alive and then switch your auto attacks onto Sonya. So this one right here was entirely a mechanical misplay.
And you think I would have lived if I got that Q off?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Because you would have had your bio kill switch as well.
I see.
Absolutely would have lived here. Before you silence. Yeah, your health would probably be mid. You'd probably be 50% HP. And then you just kite back this way. I have no idea why this person's top the entire game.
Yeah,
I think
he's better, especially if with like Maiev and Stukov, you probably want him with us, right?
Yeah, no, he should be rotating mid and bottom to get stacks. It's like the whole point of his hero. Emily, do we actually only have 2 more replays? I thought we had 4 community coaching replays tonight. Am I mistaken? Okay, I have to quicken the pace a little bit. We've gone over a lot of these. Okay, let's see what we do with our heroics. I'm just going to speed this one up a little bit. Actually, considering how we only have 3, I can spend a little bit more time on this one because... So, here, mount up. Always just mount up. Man, you have so much to work on and it's fantastic. It's really exciting. So here, just mount up.
All right.
Or E this. I don't like using E that early, but it still might be worth doing. I probably don't even have to tell you that that was bad, but...
I thought they were going to follow him.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the end, it ended up wasted.
So an even better form of peel, if you think people are going to follow, land your fish, land your W, and then use D. Oh, you should die here, 100%. Really? He doesn't boop you back? Oh my gosh, okay. That should have been a kill. So you positioning there, you should have died.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, lots of bad stuff. Yeah, also Nazebo's not choosing talents. I don't know what's going on in this game.
Welcome to silver.
I did say land your fish. That's what we call it. So wait, he does have boop, so watch this. In a regular game, you just get taunted here. W goes right here, you get D'd back over here, and then you die. So if I were this Junkrat, I would just D you back into my trap, and then you just die 100%. Or W back into the trap, but he doesn't even do it. He like sends it on, he like waits, and then uses it here, and then gets the blaze. Like, it's really bad. But you, so you have your bio kill switch, and you have W, you have everything up. So first off, Alt D, because you're terrified. Okay, so you did it a little bit too late, but right now, auto attack this guy. He's not gonna kill you. Auto attack this guy, land your W, and then D him, and then silence here. He's 100% dead. So your one auto attack, so he should be down to the H. Your W lands, so there's a bit of damage, and then your bio kill switch onto him. 100% dead.
I see.
And your bio kill switch also triggers your health. Do you see that now that I go over it?
Yeah, I was running away scared, and I shouldn't have been scared of Lucio.
I agree. Uh-oh. This is something to be scared of, though. There we go. And here, mount up too. No point in being unmounted. Unless you're just going to use your E. Cool. So this is like, honestly, one of the first times you've been proactive throughout the game. So doing stuff like that, like you gotta keep that sort of stuff up. You have to be adding value to your hero pick. Here, cool. Okay, top is gonna be terrifying.
I think I had trouble deciding who I wanted to help here. I like walked up and down a couple times and eventually just helped the camp.
Yeah.
Should I have helped with the camp, or should I have gone up to help the guys?
I don't think you save them. I'm pretty sure you getting the camp. At least it does something. I'm like 90% sure that you can't save this person. Yeah, there's no chance.
Okay.
There's just no way you get there in time. Oh, you're swipe? I would be going shove like 95% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Is there ever a time for swipe then? I just find swipe easier to use.
Okay. Is there a time for swipe? Yes. I just honestly don't know when. There is a time, and sometimes it's good, but I'm pretty sure, like I said, like 95% of the time you should be going shove. I actually am not comfortable enough with Stukov or my knowledge of him to say when you should go swipe, but all I know is that 95% of the time it's shove. Okay, there's one comment for boss control. Yeah, I can see that. Or if they have a lot of dive, but even so, I think dive or shove is good against a lot of dive. It's so contextual to the heroes that you're playing against. So I wanted to watch this real quick. This is a really good setup. Yeah, and they just get the cap already. Darn it. So I think you should have swiped way earlier. So like right here, I would just swipe left. Or like right off that charge, swipe. I asked June about a guest coaching session chat, but he said that he would probably just end up flaming people and he doesn't think you'd do good. I told him to just do it anyways because it would be funny. So here, same thing. You're not using your abilities when you have opportunities. So like right here, instant W, and I want to see if you do it because this is what I see. Oh, yeah, use your Q there. Excellent. Get some autos. Got the Q again, cool. You're gonna have to silence something here just to try to peel for people.
It's okay to wait to like just throw down a silence like that.
Oh yeah, it's a huge deterrent for people. So you walk into melee range, this is what you should be doing. So you got, I would throw a W and just like a silence right here to try to peel because there's nothing more that you can do. If the silence is right here, they don't get anything further, but you like walk into melee range. Now they're actually in a lot of trouble. So you got the Q. Who did you use it on? Nazebo?
I think I might have used it on Maiev. Well,
I don't think it goes on Maiev.
so I was like obsessed with like trying to body block for her, and I think so. I'm sure this is evident, but I really tunnel vision a lot in fights that focus on like one thing.
Yeah, you use your Q onto Blaze instead. You could have kept Maiev alive here if the Q goes onto her, and then you immediately use Biokill Switch. You gotta use it now, though. Yeah, you die before using it. Like right here, I would use it. You have it spread onto everyone. Well, almost. Not using it before dying, though, is a huge misplay. This is silver. It's funny, this always happens. Whenever I do community coaching, there's always like just one thing that's consistent amongst all the replays, and it's use your abilities. So the Diablo we were going over earlier just had a big problem just not using abilities, and that's the problem I'm seeing here too. You gotta spam these abilities, not to this extent where they just are never available, but like use your W way more often, silence down in more convenient areas, stuff like that. Yeah, Super Radish. That's why I've been telling him to use Alt Q more often.
Yeah, usually I just click, so Alt Q is definitely more efficient.
Like hover yourself and use Q, you mean? That's what you usually do?
I mean, usually I just try to click on whoever I think I can get a good shot of. And a lot of time I do click on myself because I'm the only person who I know exactly where I'll be.
I don't even know how to do this. If you want to use Q on yourself and you don't hit Alt Q, how do you do it? Do you mouse over yourself and hit Q? I've never not used Alt for self-cast, so I don't know. Is that how you do it?
Usually, yeah.
Okay.
I will try to use Alt Q from now on.
No worries. Yeah, I was just wondering because I always use self-cast whenever I want to self-cast something. Ooh, that's a good swipe. This is a very, yeah. So like macro wise, there's nothing, worth going over in this game just because it's such a mess. But I just want to focus on the abilities you're using and how you're using them. Oops. All right, we're out here spreading. silence this. Yeah, this is what I mean, like we're just not using abilities. So here, like this looks huge. I would be silencing this right now. You just used your Q. It's the best time to use your silence. I would be silencing this for sure. I shall reduce you to cinder. Are you typing?
No. I don't think so. I think I was saving it, the E though.
I just mean, okay, one, you're walking up into auto attack range, so this is wrong, especially against a Junkrat. You get up to gold and platinum level, this is a free kill. Junkrat just W's on the backside and kills you. He can kill you without even other heroes helping. He literally W, D, R, Q, and then, or sorry, R, and then blow it up, and then he can just Q you to death if you don't die off that. So right here, you're 100% dead against better players. And then off of this, you stand still for almost 4 full seconds. So aside from... Hey.
Then I guess there's a chance I was typing or trying to send a message.
So yeah, here, like this is every single heroic source in the entire game can be silenced. So you should throw a W through, silence, and then use D. I guess in this context, you would Alt Q W E D and see what happens. Oh, you guys actually just like win the game here if you do that. So let's watch. You're chilling. You got the Q out. This is good. Already stepped up too far. You should be here. Let's say you're here. Okay. We're watching. We're watching. Okay, they're pushing up. You're like, I want to try to make a play. Alt Q or Q Leoric, whichever you want to do. I'd say Alt Q. Ooh, send a W through right here. W, as soon as you see this, W through, E onto them, and then use your biokill switch. So, a whole bunch of people are rooted. Oh, they're all actually rooted in the Entomb, and the Ravenous comes out. They're still rooted here, and they're silenced. Silence.
I thought I got like... I think later I get a decent root on that. Yeah, it's a long. I guess a pretty long game. Surprising for when we're losing by like 3 levels. Guess you just get to watch more and more of my incompetence.
Watch the interrupt on E? People are saying you got interrupted? Even if it did, it came out at the wrong time. That's for absolute certain. Let's watch. So right here, it should come out W, or Alt Q, W, E, D, right here. So you'd be silencing from here right now. What is that knocks you back? Oh, Lucio. But even so, like you can do it from back here. You can silence from back here.
I'm too close.
Yes.
And that could have costed us a big team fight.
Yeah, Lucio can't Q you from the wall when you're back here. Yeah, I was gonna say use your D. This is good. You can try to use your bio kill switch more effectively. So like right here, for example. So use your Q for sure. Alt Q. Okay, you get it on yourself anyway. So you're just watching. You're like, oh crap, I'm taking a lot of damage. WED right now, and he dies. W through him, E on top of him, D to root him right here. Rooted and silenced right here, and then Maiev on top of him. Maybe he dies off of it, but even so, you just got to be using your kit better. Okay, here's another good opportunity. So move up. W, E, D. Right here. Nice. Alright, this is our team. Ooh, this guy's insane. So even like here, I would have done it. Where is it? Back. I would walk up right here. I guess he can just, never mind. He can, never mind. It's all good. Ooh, he dies anyways. Excellent. Oh gosh. Yeah, I guess I'll just reiterate. I've said it a couple times already, but you definitely are positioned too close to your front line for most of these fights. But it's okay. Like, I hope you're not feeling overwhelmed by all of the comments I have about your gameplay, because I can imagine that could probably get a little bit overwhelming or maybe frustrating to hear. But
nah,
okay.
I get it.
Okay. Because we don't do this to try to like stress you out or make you feel crappy about your gameplay. Anything like that?
No, I mean, I knew I did badly going in.
Okay, excellent.
I try to give a bad replay so I could learn more from it.
Awesome, great mentality. And you see the play here, right?
WE trade on the guy in the Entomb.
Yep. WED, absolutely. So you can move right here. Boom, WED. That's the combo. Perfect. So you miss it. But all I care about is the fact that you can tell me what the play is. That's all I care about. Because before we start this game, and we can prove it by watching what you do, you see this and your thought is to walk up almost into melee range and then kind of silence on top of yourself. But now that we've gone over how you can play differently, you tell me right away, WED is the play. So now you're going to, if you see this scenario again in your next game, guess what you're going to do? WED, which is fantastic. It means you're learning. That's good. So yeah, right here, you can find it. Yeah, we just walk in too close, get the silence on top. Honestly, still not bad, but it's actually a huge silence. But the better play is to isolate that Sonya. Okay, so considering this context, I don't think you would have. Oh no, you do W. Okay, so let's watch this. Boom, you've got it up. Right now. You see the tether? Walk up and look for the, right here, W. So he's slowed by 50%. Oh, yeah, and, oh yeah, so he would have died if you land the W there, I think. Swipe. Good that you found the swipe, but just in the wrong direction, obviously. So here, you're just kind of, you hear the fire in the hole. Okay, so just step here and then swipe in this arc. Step right here, boom, swipe to save Dawn. I guess, no, Dawn dies no matter what. I lied. Ooh, okay, I'll find the play. I know, 1 second. So here you could have swiped, and then he doesn't get the ult off. No, you guys are lying. Chat's saying he dies no matter what. If you swipe right here, he does not die. That's just wrong. You don't have your D up. That's just absolutely wrong. You can just swipe this way right now. Nobody's unstoppable. You could have done it beforehand because you can see Samuro.
So I guess the lesson I'm taking from this is I actually have to play the game.
Absolutely. So we see Samuro right here. I think we should be able to see him because I would swipe this right now. If you swipe right here, he lives. There's absolutely enough time to do it.
Loyalty is its own rule. Keep the healing flowing.
This is a tough play to go over. W him. I like what you tried to do, but definitely... Okay, so... Let's see if you can find this play. So off of this sucks, right? So you alt Q yourself right now. That's the first thing you do. So you spend too much time already not doing it. You Q him, which is fine, but... Okay, so there is a play to be made. Right now. D and run away.
Do I have anything out?
You use your W on him. He gets rooted, and then you can walk away while he's rooted.
Oh.
He still has it. Yeah, you have your W on 2 people. Oh, wait, it actually just times out. The W's a bit too early then. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
I think I might have been trying to spam D anyway, even expecting to die.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that's so close. Yeah, let's see if we can find this. Okay, so I actually think the best play is, here we are. So you Q yourself, this is good. You should W him right now. That's just the obvious one. You should absolutely W him right now and continue running. And then he's slowed. He gets to charge, whatever, not a big deal. But then he's actually just too slow. You should just keep running. I think you just live, if that's the case. You don't have to do anything. You should, if you W him right away, he's 50% slowed, so you should just be able to walk away. Oh, good point. If you took massive shove, he's gone.
I'll definitely try to take that more often then.
You may say it's difficult to use, but any ability that's a 20-second cooldown, I feel like you can get really good with it really fast, because you can actually just spam that ability. Okay, Stukov's dead.
I'm better following teamfights in general, and just when there's a Samuro there too, it becomes so hard.
Yeah, he's also just a confusing hero. Yeah, this is the second time Naz didn't take a talent. This is pretty brutal. Let's get the Q out. Cool. Oh gosh. Gotta get some auto attacks in on this guy. Okay, now we have to make a play. They have no Lucio. Let's see what we can do here. I mean, this guy should die. Okay, we don't have it. Let's just wait a second. We do Q. Okay, W just misses, so. This is a kill. Maybe a kill? Yeah.
I'm not sure why I'm running away there.
Ooh, good. I'm really glad you did this misplay, because I'm going to show you real quick how we can play this a little bit differently so that you live. Oh wait, you use your D? When do you use your D? Do you use it right away? I have to watch like every little bit of this. Okay, so Q's out. You use your D right here. No, you use it and miss the heal on yourself.
I was trying to get as much as I could.
Oh, man. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you just step up too close. Because if you... Ooh, darn it. Couple things. This is... I want to go over this because it's one of the last plays of the game. I would be looking at this... First off, your D should be up right now. I don't think you should have used it to heal yourself at all. I think you should have waited. And in fact, you Alt Q right now, your D is still up. Okay, you walk in right here, you W, E, D. Boom, your health is now up to here, and he is silenced, or she. And rooted. And you live. Oh my gosh, Junkrat just tanked so many keep shots. Oh yeah, the comment is your tap was up too. You could have tapped. Definitely, good point. One on top, thank you for the host. Welcome everyone. Dead.
Love those wasted Qs.
Yeah, so you saw the kill here?
Oh no, I was just saying I wasted a Q on Blaze, I think.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The red team's core is
As a Stukov player, there's a thing people unfamiliar with the hero do a lot, and that's detonating the trait to heal people. Unless someone is in imminent risk of dying, you should never detonate your D and abuse a level 4 talent to slowly top people off. Yep. Yeah, we've gone over a bunch of times where the D gets used. So right here, you should look to make a play onto this Lucio. W. You have Q up, right? No, you don't. You just use it. W, E, and then D. Right here.
I'm not sure if I saw that.
He should be rooted and silenced right now, and then dies. Because he can't use his heroic.
soon the shrines shall await your healings. Red team has destroyed a fort.
Okay, so there was a lot we went over this game. But yeah, I don't want you feeling overwhelmed or anything like that. I think Stukov is an excellent pick, especially in your rank. It's just literally your mechanical execution of the hero needs to improve, and just your mechanics in general. And I know it's just very easy for me to say, but I think it's better if I can actually just show you what things are happening that are improper, and then the way that you can fix them. And I loved it because, you know, I asked you the question when the Entomb was down here. I'm like, okay, what's the play? And you told me the play, and that's totally right. So you've learned, I'm sure, from this replay. And again, I would really appreciate it if you were able to submit a Stukov game again in like 2 weeks or something like that, just so we can see where you've or where you were and where you've gotten to. But this was a fantastic replay. So many things for you to work on, which is great.
Definitely. I will watch this coaching a couple times, and I'll definitely submit it and see what happens.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Did you have any further questions?
I think we managed to address basically everything.
Awesome. Seriously, man, really appreciate this one. This is one that you're going to be able to learn like so much from. So use it wisely, and yeah, good luck in your future games. And I look forward to doing a follow-up session with you.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries, dude. Take care. Unski, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome to the team, my friend. Isaac Hard gifting a sub to Monk's Blood. And also to Niru.